These are my top 5 most viewed and most favorited YouTube shorts that I have created. We are almost at 40,000 subscribers and I can't thank you guys enough. Let me know what your favorite short is in the comment section below. Enjoy. I bet you have never seen a shower head that looks like this. I'm just kidding. This customer called in saying that the duct tape that was holding their shower head together is no longer working and they bought a new shower head for me to install. Of course, I accidentally shoved the old washer inside of the shower arm right in front of the customer, who had the audacity to say, "Don't think that's supposed to be inside there." No shit, that's not supposed to be inside there. If you wanted me to replace the shower arm, then it wouldn't be a problem. But you wanted to keep the existing shower arm. Sometimes the most simplest words will just turn your day upside down. So I turned around and punched. This customer called in saying they had water everywhere in their basement. I get these calls all the time, but this one takes the cake. I started this job just like any other job. Cut open the drywall right where the leak was forming to try and find where it was coming from. And of course, it wasn't exactly where I cut. It was a little bit down the pipe. It's impossible for it to be that easy, because if plumbing was easy, then everyone would do it. This old piece of copper piping was corroded on the bottom, causing this leak. I told the customer that copper pipe can be kind of hard to connect to. A lot of the times it likes to crush because it's frail over time. He must have not liked that, because he flushed the damn toilet on me after I told him not to. But luckily, I caught it all because it's not my first rodeo. This customer did not want me to go back further on the pipe. He said that I had to try and make the repair here first, and if it didn't work, then I could go back. Well, I knew damn well it wasn't going to work, so I was happy when it started to leak, and I could kind of prove him wrong a little bit after flushing the damn toilet on me. And don't forget, clean your work area, goddamn. This customer accidentally left their hose on their hose bib. Because the hose was aluminum and the hose bib itself was brass, it creates electrolysis. If you're wondering what that is, it is two different metals that have been connected for way too long. It makes one of the metals start to corrode, practically welding themselves together. I would have attempted to take the hose off of the hose bib, but the customer already cut the hose, and the hose bib itself was about 15 years old, so I said, let's replace the thing. Since this customer was an elderly woman, she requested to have a quarter turn installed instead of the multi-turn handle. Stick around for a few more seconds to see if I'm able to get this hose off this hose bib. Out of all the times in my career I ran into this, I was only lucky once to get the hose off of it. Today, that makes 2 times. Thank you for sticking to the end. Let me know what you think in the comments. This had to be the most embarrassing moment in my plumbing career. This customer called in saying her kitchen faucet was leaking and she needs it replaced ASAP. Once I arrived to the place, I noticed that the faucet was leaking and it was fairly old, so I gave her a repair price and a replacement price. This customer was very adamant to get this faucet replaced because she just didn't want to deal with any more repairs in the future. So for the next 5 to 10 minutes, I was talking to this customer about different options for replacement. I know how some people can be offended by different prices, so I always try to be nice and very respectful and explain everything very thoroughly. The entire time I was talking, she was nodding her head as if she was following along. But as soon as I was done and waiting for her answer, she simply walked away. I was standing in her kitchen for like 10 minutes, just thinking, like, do I leave or what? She eventually came back with a new kitchen faucet in her hand. If you know, you know. You'd be surprised how often people call in saying they smell gas in their house. But there's one house in particular that takes the cake. A customer called in after hours around 11 o'clock at night saying they smelled gas in their house. So I got changed and headed right over in a heartbeat. When I got there, I could smell the gas before I even walked into the house. It was that bad. The customer greeted me outside, saying that they were outside for over an hour because of how bad the smell was. I asked her if she contacted the gas company and she said no. So after some investigation and not seeing the meter outside, I ran over to the curb and luckily there was a curb stop. So after getting the gas off, I told her that we need to open the doors and we need to air out that house immediately. After airing out the house a little bit, I decided to go in to find this leak. I found that a union was leaking as soon as I walked into the basement. So after tightening that up, packing all my stuff up, and I decided to go out and tell her what I found. I went outside, she's sitting on the porch smoking a cigarette with gas pouring out of the house still. If you made it to the end, thank you so much, and I could not have done this without you guys watching and supporting my videos. So to bring back to the community, I'm going to be giving away this Top Test gas leak detector. I've done a couple videos for them before. It's a great tool and a great company to work for. All you have to do is click the community tab on my YouTube channel and you'll see a post there how to enter the giveaway. Thank you guys very much for watching, and don't be afraid to drop a like on the video.